Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Another new day. Deep divers, I woke up like this, all magical and fly, just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now. Hadouken. Take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you. You feel so much better now. A big shout out to everybody who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and be inspired. So, trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. Let's talk about it, deep divers. Do you struggle sometimes trusting life? This video is for you. Look, I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video and you have a hard time trusting life, trusting the process, this is your confirmation. Everything is aligning for you. Now, deep divers, trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. It's really hard. There are so many people out there right now in today's world who are waking up looking a little bit shaky, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Because they are scratching their head, wondering how it's going to work out. Are they going to get that job? Are they going to meet that perfect person? Is their business going to get off the ground? Are they going to find a happy home? Are they going to move out of their neighborhood? Are they going to become financially free? Are they going to improve their health? There are so many things which leaves people worried. Let me share with you, deep divers, what's helped me along my journey. Trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. Let's start with this, deep divers. You see, a lot of you have seen me when I was in my back garden with a beautiful afro, and I'm still here. And the only reason I'm still here is because I was able to realize great things take time. I said to the universe, I'm going to be patient. And that's what I did. One brick at a time builds the house. You see, so many people want it right now. And part of trusting the universe, trusting life, is all about you realizing it's a marathon. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. It's a marathon. There is no such thing as overnight success. There are so many people who want it right now. But do you really want it right now? What would you do if you had it right now? You wouldn't know what to do. Exactly. Even the cat down the road is laughing at you because you don't want it right now. You want to do the work so you can feel truly worthy of it. I've grown. When we talk about becoming our greatest version, I've grown in the process because I've taken my time. And when you remind yourself that it's okay to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time, this will help you trust life. You see, things I don't tell you about trusting life is that the most patient people that you know, it always works out for them in the end. The people who get really desperate, who do anything, or what would you do for a Klondike bar? Those kind of people, it always ends really bad. You know why? Because they haven't taken the time. For the seed to grow, it needs time. When we talk about trusting life, if you want to be somewhere, right now, you want your dreams to turn into a reality, it's going to take time, a maturation period. You have to remind yourself that, okay, let me stop thinking about the destination. Let me start enjoying the ride. That's what I did. I said, okay, every single day I'm going to share with the world And I'm going to enjoy it. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And as time went on, the universe started to work miracles in my life because I abided by the rules and the laws of the universe. There are seasons and cycles. And when you remind yourself, when you move into the ebb and the flow of your life, great things will happen. I want to remind you, deep divers, just because you're not there right now, it doesn't mean that you won't be. It doesn't mean that you won't be. The tortoise and the hare, right? That beautiful story. They're having a race. And the hare is so far in front of the tortoise, it's not even funny. It decides to take a nap. The hare is there chilling just before the finish line. The tortoise is going really slow, but eventually the hare falls asleep and the tortoise just passes it by and crosses the finish line, deep divers. That's a wonderful metaphor for trusting life. It doesn't matter how slow you go, so long as you go. Slow motion this side. It doesn't matter how slow that you go, so long as you go. You see, every single day, remind yourself, take your time. There's no rush. Take your time and trust the timing of your life. This is how I've been able to trust life. And this is the reason why blessings upon blessings are coming my way every single day. Trust the universe. It's easy to say. It's a lot harder to do. Why? Because you see, life doesn't always go according to plan. Man makes plans, God disposes. And sometimes you are so fixated on that plan. And now you realize actually that plan is not what the universe wants for you. It's not what God wants for you. So instead of becoming discouraged, just remind yourself that there is something better coming your way. You see, sometimes not getting what you want is actually the biggest blessing in disguise. So every single day I say to the universe, don't give me what I want. Give me what I need. Don't give me what I want. Give me what could help me become my greatest version. What's going to help me elevate? What's going to help me go to the next level? What's going to help me look 15? Trust life. Deep divers, things they're not telling you about trusting life. What happens to so many people? Life happens. That's what happens. You wake up one day and there are all kinds of problems facing you. All kinds of obstacles facing you. All kinds of adversaries facing you. All kinds of challenges facing you. All kinds of difficulties facing you. And when we talk about trusting life, if you don't have a connection with a higher power, good luck. You don't have to believe in God. You could believe in the universe or even the cat down the road. But once you remind yourself that there is a force, divine intelligence, and when you surrender to that, great things happen for you. Every single day I say, what I know is limited. What you know is infinite. So teach me. This is how to trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life, don't think that you have all the answers. Sometimes you have to meditate. You have to let go. You have to surrender and say, you know what? Universe, guide me. Guide me to a place of clarity. Guide me to a place where all the answers will flow and come my way. Because I don't know everything. So every single day I'm asking counsel from my spirit guides, from the angels, from the universe. And this is how to trust life. Trust life, deep divers, things they're not telling you about trusting life. You see, a lot of people get worried. A lot of people get very worried. They get nervous and they get a mind full of doubt. Worrying is a misuse of imagination. Worrying creates problems which weren't even there to begin with. When we talk about trusting life, remind yourself, instead of a mind full of worries, have a mind full of knowing that everything is working in your favor. You know, sometimes, deep divers, we often ask ourselves, how is it going to work out for me? How is it going to happen for me? And that's really the wrong question to ask. What I've started to ask is, I don't ask. I just know it will happen for me. You don't have to ask the universe how it's going to happen for you. All you have to do is know that it will happen for you. And in the meantime, lose the worries. Lose the overthinking of how it's going to work out, because the universe has a plan for your life. Deep divers, trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. It was all good just a week ago. Sometimes life is great, and then all of a sudden, what happens? Something bad happens. It's a blackout. You wake up and it's almost as if you've been hit by a rock. You're concussed. And life right now is bewildering, to say the least. Life right now is terrifying, to say the least. It feels like you're in a maze that you don't know how to get out of. How on earth are you going to trust life in that situation? You've got to remind yourself every single day, when you get that blackout moment, you wake up and it's just like you've been knocked out. Remind yourself, this is not how the story ends. This is how the story begins. And it gets better. Always remind yourself your story is not over. In fact, you have an opportunity to rewrite the story. You have an opportunity to cast yourself in as the hero of the story. I call it the hero's quest. This is how to trust life. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. Each and every one of us, we're casting ourselves in this movie, our movie. What role are you casting yourself in as? The victim or the victor? The villain or the hero? The one who has a pity party or the one who picks up the pieces and puts themselves back together? Every single day, when we talk about trusting life, you don't want life to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect for you to trust it. But you have to know that your story can be rewritten at any time. Your story can be rewritten at any time. And every single day, when your story is not going the way you want, rewrite it and say, actually, it does get better. Actually, it does work out. Actually, I'm not going to go out like this. I've come too far. I've put in too much work to go out like that. We compare ourselves to other people. And that's the reason why a lot of people can't trust life. They compare themselves to their neighbor. They compare themselves to their best friend. They compare themselves to strangers. And they wonder why they can't trust life. When you remind yourself that you're not here to compare yourself to anybody but yourself. And the only one you want to be better than is who you were yesterday. This is how to trust life. The only one you should be in competition with is who you were yesterday. Because I stopped comparing my chapter 2 to their chapter 22. And you should stop comparing your chapter 3 to my chapter 33. We are not the same. We are not the same, deep divers. So every single day, trusting life requires focusing on yourself, swimming in your own lane, only competing with yourself. And know your journey is a unique experience. It's not about looking over the fence. It's not about comparing yourself to other people on social media. It's about trusting your timing. It's very specific to your journey. I say this, your timing is your timing. Trust it. Slow motion this side. But I've missed the boat, Ralph. Well, for those people who are like, I've missed the boat, remind yourself that you are the boat. I am the boat. I can't miss it. All I have to do is trust that it's working out for me every single day. I'm not waking up thinking that the whole world is going against me. I'm waking up knowing that I have the power to influence everything, to conspire to help me achieve what I desire. Slow motion this side. I have the power. I have the power. See, man, I have the power to influence everything in my reality, to conspire to help me achieve what I desire. This is how to trust life. You have that power by the words that you speak. I always speak words that are in my favor, never against me. And I never give people out there the power. I have the power. So I'm trusting life that it will work out for me and nothing is in my way. But it will happen for me at the right time. And I got to be patient. Trust life, deep divers. Things they're not telling you about trusting life. The universe reveals its secrets to people who dare to follow their hearts. If you want to trust life, dare to follow your heart today, and I guarantee you it will work out for you. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and check out the Infinite Waters Patreon page. The brand new page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the-book, the Bible of becoming your greatest version, and the latest new book, the Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart, at ralphsmart.com/the-book, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, deep divers, all new designs you're going to love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, whoa, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, trust the process. Trust life, because everything will work out for you. In the end, everything will work out for you. And if it hasn't worked out yet, that's because it's not the end. Trust the process. It's going to get better. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, make sure you hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button if you support the real, share this video, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. One love. Peace.